All right, let's take a live look down Independence Boulevard right now as the afternoon commute gets underway. I mean, it's just beautiful outside this time of evening. 5:09 outside, 77 degrees out there. For most of us, though, driving is second nature. And there is something that we commonly do and rarely think secondly about that can have some deadly consequences.
Yeah, our chief transportation correspondent, May Beeler, takes a closer look at why more cities are turning toward implementing no right turns on red lights.
If you were out driving to the polls today, perhaps running errands or commuting, chances are you turned right on red. But did you know the United States is one of the few countries that allows this? And eventually that might be changing.
I just moved here from South Africa, and we don't do that in South Africa.
There was a time when states were required to allow turning on red. It was a part of the Energy Policy and Conservation Act of 1975. It helped conserve fuel, and as an incentive, states received federal highway funding. But there's a dark side to turning right on red. Pedestrian deaths have reached a record high.
I feel like if done safely, it's not dangerous.
If it's a crazy road like the one over here, always proceed with precaution. Always got to be 100% sure before you do it.
North Carolina Transportation Department data shows there were 327 crashes involving pedestrians in Charlotte in 2022. Those crashes resulted in 28 deaths and 355 injuries. State law mandates right turns on red are permitted after a complete stop unless otherwise posted. Yet not all drivers come to a stop or bother to look both ways.
It's potentially a good idea. I think it really varies on the street corner and how busy it is.
More and more cities are considering banning the practice. Our nation's capital approved a right on red ban to go into effect by 2025. Major cities such as San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle, and Denver have also considered restricting right turns on red.
South End's a little bit tougher with all the pedestrian traffic, but I think it's pretty situational.
The Governor's Highway Safety Association found more than 75,000 people walking were struck and killed by automobiles in 2022. That's a 40-year high. Studies suggest the uptick in deaths can be attributed to an increase in larger vehicles like SUVs and pickups. So what does that have to do with right on red? The odds a pedestrian would be killed when struck by an automobile turning right were 89% higher when the vehicle was a pickup and 63% higher when it was an SUV. That according to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Officials say this increase is due to the larger blind spots and deadlier force associated with the heavier models.
I think everyone can take a few seconds out of their day to keep everyone safer for the community.
I feel like a lot of people use it properly, but then there are people that take chances, and that could just lead to horrible accidents.
So what are the odds of having turning right on red becoming banned here in Charlotte or even in North Carolina? Well, no definite plans for that to happen anytime soon. In South End, May Beeler, Queen City News.